They're making a mockery out of my words, man. This whole thing is turning into a theatrical mockery. You understand that, Mike?
No.
Well, you will.
You are now listening to HoodCastAF, the bad boys of action figure podcasting. Join Jonathan Fallen and Cobra Dad as they shit talk some action figure related shit. Be warned that the ideas and opinions expressed are nothing more than entertainment. So fuck off and enjoy. Hoodcast begins now.
Yo. Welcome back to the podcast that smells like an unopened Funko and or poor financial decisions. This is HoodCastAF, episode 262. I'm your host, Jonathan Fallen, and with me are two dudes who spend more on toys than their kids' education.
Cobra Dad, coming at you live, still deep in debt from back in that HasLab giant. I didn't want it, but I gotta get it anyway. Let's go!
Hey, it's Chisel, a.k.a. Mr. No Shelf Space. Still got unopened figures in the bathroom, son. I poop with NECA.
Man, if your shit smells like melted PVC and regret, you're a real one.
I once dropped a deuce while unboxing a Mezco Constantine. That was a holy moment. I baptized in Febreze.
Dude, I opened a Mayfex Cyclops on the toilet and the arm snapped off immediately. Dude, it ruined my wipe, bro. I had to call in a second roll and a therapist.
Yo, real talk. I'd rather lose a limb than a Mezco joint. Those things break like dreams, bruh.
Ain't no heartbreak like flesh out the box QC failure. That's when you hit all 5 stages of grief before your figure even stands.
I went straight to anger and started throwing Marvel Legends like dollar store condoms.
Okay, but let's talk about McFarlane. Todd out here pumping out Batmans like a divorced dad who just discovered Etsy.
Bro, if Todd McFarlane was a porn category, it'd be Batman with accessories. No plot, no variety, just bats, black shots, and the same sculpt.
Back shots, of course, yeah.
Yo, he dropped more Batmans than I drop excuses for missing child support payments.
Gold label just means this one's not painted right.
Facts. One time I sneezed on a McFarlane pig and actually gave it a better shading.
Man, I can't tell if Todd's trolling or he's just allergic to characters with emotions. Like, yo, where's the love for Plastic Man? That dude's more bendable than my ex at brunch.
Yo, chill. Plastic Man's the type of dude to pull up at your girl's house, morph into her vibrator, and never leave.
He is. The deluxe wave comes with batteries and trauma.
All right. So I hit Target this morning, no joke. I seen 2 grown-ass men fighting over a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2-pack like it was the last slice of pizza at a swinger party.
Dudes in the NECA aisle got more rage than a Tekken tournament hosted at Chuck E. Cheese.
I saw a guy bring his grandma to distract the stock boy while he raided the pallet. She hit him with the, "My grandson loves his toys."
Dude, scalper ops are getting out of hand. I saw a dude fake a limp to cut the NECA line. Dude, had a boot on and everything until he ran when they wheeled out the Predator figs.
Yo, if you were camping out in front of Target for a Gremlins figure, you need to camp outside therapy.
Let's talk price gouging. I saw a loose piece of Spidey missing hands, yellow like a smoker's teeth, listed for $200. Dude said, "Super rare, low ballers." I offered him a cheeseburger and a slap.
Nah, bro. I straight up screenshot listings like that and post them to my group chat just to laugh and cry at the same time. It's like checking your bank account after a Mezco drop.
Yo, shout out to all the collectors holding their new figs from, or hiding their new figs from their wives like it was porn. If your attic got more legends than logic, you're one of us.
I straight up tell my girl the toys are resale. but she knows damn well I'm emotionally attached to my SHR Krillin. Krillin?
Krillin.
Bro, I put a Mezco figure in my passenger seat and buckled it up. When she asked, I said, "This man cost $120. You? Free ride."
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that's savage.
Listen, if you got MOC toys on the wall in your bedroom and still manage to get laid, you're no simp. You're a goddamn legend.
Facts. We the 1%, the mint on crotchless elite. That means.
Yo, let's shout out the listeners real quick before we dive into the news. You weird-ass freaks who listen to us while driving, while cleaning your figs, while committing unspeakable bathroom crimes. We love you.
No, we don't. Call the hotline, 559-275-3763. Leave a message, drop a rant, cry about your broken Mofex, whatever. You might end up on the next episode.
And yo, hit that Patreon. You ain't heard real action figure therapy till you heard the After Dark episodes. That's where Chisel confessed to buy his bootleg SA picture arts and smell it.
It smelled like gasoline and shame, and I liked it.
All right. Let's take a quick break, then hit y'all with the latest toy news, SDCC exclusive, Super 7 nonsense, and why Hasbro thinks we keep paying $35 for figures that look like melted crayons. Obviously, this episode's been brought to you by the letters A and I.
Oh, really?
Not because like we wrote that or anything. Actually, Chisel wrote that.
Yeah, because, I mean,
Yeah.
why not?
You guys just got AIDS. AI. AI.
AI did.
Yeah. So you guys got AIDS.
You guys got AIDS.
Yeah.
Bro, so what actually happened?
Hey, yo, not only do they got AIDS, they just skipped HIV.
The only part they got
Yeah.
right is that Cobra says "Ayo," but they had all of us saying "Ayo." Yeah. And bruh,
Get up on that swag, man.
yo, and like I guess Chisel's Native American name is Shits with NECA. I don't even know if you own. Do you even own a NECA?
I own like one the Gremlin. I own a Mogwai.
No.
I think his
Gizmo, that's it.
Indian name is Slapped by Two Wives.
Ayo, that's savage.
Yeah.
I just read it, so it's right here. Facts. We the 1%.
Yeah.
Whoa, and it's almost like we weren't even talking to
I
each
think
other.
AI is trying to be like me, bro.
They are
Stupid.
That's the joke.
It made all of us in Cobra Dad's voice.
Well, obviously AI listens to the show.
Obviously, I
Yeah.
told them to, so they had to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it's kind of funny if you punch things like that into AI, be like, hey, tell me about this podcast or tell me about this person. It'll give you a whole thing.
Yeah.
And
It's kind of scary, bro.
yeah.
Hold on. And why did it?
AI has no soul, but
Why-
it can
why-
talk like it does.
Did it set us up a hotline? Because that's not true.
Yo,
There is-
call that shit.
Dude,
I'm
you know
gonna
what would have
call
been
it.
funny? If it was the Pot of Gold phone number.
That's what yeah. That's
59275
Shout out to everybody that called
763.
and messaged the
Yo.
shop saying free Cobra Dad.
My thanks for holding me down, bro.
He-
but in some real shit, if I do get arrested and I gotta do time, I need that same love.
Yeah. All right. This is the Hoodcast hotline I'm calling. Apparently. Fuck.
We're sorry.
You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer.
Sorry. The,
See?
the Hoodcast hotline didn't last.
Motherfuckers, you gotta pay. You gotta get on the Patreon, all
Yeah.
right? We gotta hook up the hotline again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We got to do something. You know.
All right. Mean Gene said you gotta call the hotline to find out what's going on, all right?
Yeah.
Hey Cobra, how's that giant man working out for you? That you paid money that you didn't really want that you wanted.
I traded it for some bangers.
Then-
Yeah. The funniest thing is it said Cobra back to HasLab.
That's how you know it ain't
This
real.
thing don't know shit.
Yeah. Well, I called Hasbab and I was like, "Hey, I'll pay you when I get my check."
You called Hasbro. You're like, hey bro, Hasbro, hey bro, how much credit I got?
Yeah.
Hey,
Chisel's gonna pay for it,
Yeah.
but just send it to my house.
Yeah. Hey, Hasbro, what's up,
Yeah.
bro?
We the 1%ers, man.
Yeah.
Chisel's out like chilling, at the swinger parties, fighting over pizza and shit.
Yeah.
And the last condom.
No, it said pizza. I was like, dude, it would make more sense if it was you're fighting over the last condom at a swinger party.
If you've ever been to a swinger party, don't go for the sex, go for the pizza. It's fucking delicious.
You know what? A swinger party. I gotta let some dude plow my old lady just to get some side pussy. I'm not with it.
Hey,
No,
yo,
you don't have
hey,
to.
yo, that's savage.
You don't have to. But yeah.
She's gonna want it.
Oh, well.
No, you have to have an agreement, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that's how it
she's
works.
gonna
You gotta-
say.
you gotta have
have to
rules.
agree, too.
Yeah,
There are
I know,
rules.
but my wife's gonna say, "Look, do whatever you want."
Sit in the chair, motherfucker.
but
in the chair.
Yeah, but I need to get plowed, and I'm gonna be like,
Cuck that.
I guess.
All right.
No, I ain't cucking, bro. I'm fucking.
But are you...
I'll bet.
What if
I'll
someone-
DP her ass.
What if you finish early and then you have to watch the other
Yeah.
dude, finish?
on her face?
Do you take a pizza
Wherever.
break or what?
I'm choking this out. Get off my old lady.
You can't just go to a swinger party and start fighting fools.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. You know what? I'm down, bro. If he's, I don't want Jonathan Dong fucking my old lady, but 7.5, I could deal with it.
Because you don't want her to go, like, remember that
I just
time.
don't want her
Yeah.
to get bled.
You don't want her cock memory to, like, be expanded. Yeah, expanded universe.
Well, see, the problem is we've done a lot of things already.
okay.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But at this point, I just don't want her getting bled by a big ass fucking Jonawan.
It was big, but now it's
The AI
giant.
knew some shit. Like, there was some, like, little Easter eggs and callbacks,
Yeah.
I didn't really write them down, but, like,
Yeah.
I heard them,
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. Oh, hey, wait.
Dude, the
know what we
Teenage
gotta
Mutant
bring-
Ninja Turtle 2-pack.
You know what we
The
got to
Casey
bring
Rapp
back?
2-pack.
That's right.
You know what
Yeah.
we got to bring back? The Mikey.
Yeah. I still have that clip somewhere. I've heard it recently. Like, even it got Cobra's ba wrong. Instead,
Yeah.
it was like Cobra Dog.
Yeah. But I think I
whatever.
did good
And
with it.
McFarlane,
Yeah.
it didn't get the McFarlane right either, but it
No,
had it.
It had it.
It did have
Yeah.
you motherfuckers saying yo a lot. And I really never heard you guys actually be like,
Lots
come
of-
up to me like,
Hey,
yo.
Moff X is in there a whole bunch, so
Yeah.
it got a few
Bro.
things. NECAs and not bad.
But yo, let's.
Are you AI Cobra?
Yeah. Hey, yo.
Yo.
Check this shit out. My swag, these guys won't admit it, but I rub off on them, no Diddy. Because I know.
Look, Diddy didn't do it, so he's
No.
getting-
I just know that you like my slang words. Admit it.
Your swang words?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just going with AI. Ayo, that's savage.
Yeah.
That's hip, and I'm crossing my arms in a hip manner.
Right,
So you
right.
can,
Putting your arms on your shoulders.
Yeah, and I'm gonna sit
Yeah.
in a backwards chair like
Yeah.
I'm rapping with all you.
Yeah. And let me ask, speaking of shoulders, how many scars you got on your shoulder?
Scars like from surgery. I ain't never needed a surgery. I did so many backyard wrestling matches. I'm like the fucking king, dude.
I owe you one, motherfucker.
You already shot me.
Yeah, you're right. All right.
Twice.
We're square.
I'm like the 50 Cent of the backyard, bro. And camping.
Hey, homie. At night school, you was the man, homie.
Yeah.
Shit. Thanks for listening to that AI bullshit.
Yeah.
I promise no more. No more.
Yeah, we'll actually put some effort into our next show.
Yeah.
Just that AI, you do it.
They're probably going to be like, you know what? Just stick with the AI.
Yeah. So
It's been so much better since.
it's the day before 4th of July right now when we're recording.
Yeah.
And tomorrow is our cookout.
Oh, yeah.
Every 4th of July
Barbecue, dude.
Yeah.
cookout.
Cookout.
You're cooking out on a grill, though.
He's
Dude.
a buster, right?
I'm gonna bust it.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the clip and you can edit it in here.
Peep
All
game,
right?
bro. Peep game. You got one or two homies, it's a barbecue. You got a fucking Hawaiian environment.
Tiki, bro.
Yeah. That's a cookout, motherfucker.
Okay, whatever. You can cook outdoors all you want. Do you every time you cook dinner, you're like, this is a cook-in.
Yeah.
We cooking in. It's fucking raining, fool. We cooking in. Hey, but hey, yo, check this out. This is savage. When it does rain and I want a barbecue, I call it a rain-barbecue. Eat that shit, AI.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that's savage.
I never say savage, bro.
I think I said Savage once in my life, and I was saying Savage Dragon, you know, or
I'd be
something.
like, hey, yo, that's fire.
Right. Look, AI doesn't have the time to listen to all our bullshit.
See you later, Day. See y'all niggas at the cookout.
Yeah, boy.
Day gonna be there? Oh, shit.
Day-Day's gonna be there.
And Bebe's kids.
See you later, Day. See y'all niggas at the cookout.
Yeah, mine.
That's where Cookout came from, actually.
Yeah, huh?
Everyone does it. Now you can do it too. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut
got the
hole
news.
in your face.
Up next.
Like that. You can do it. Shh. Shut up. And shut the fuck up.
Dr. Killamoff, the evil alien who wants to pollute the whole world. Triceratops with motorized walking action. Good news, everyone! With figures and battle gear, each sold separately.
I promise you that there is no AI bullshit on the Patreon. We write all this shit ourselves, you know, and like we have interesting lives and interesting things to say, especially about action figures and why, you know, Chisel has so many in his bathroom where he like just takes shits with NECAs.
Yeah.
What's his Indian name?
That is pretty suspect.
You know what that reminded me of? You know, that's a throwback because I talked about Mike's, like when Mike was on the show and he was a host, Mike TV, V-Town. His bathroom was full of McFarlanes and NECAs, like on the toilet and everything. And I would piss and I would just look at figures. And I've talked about that. Maybe AI heard that episode, you know? And they're like, there's no Mike. Maybe we'll just make Mike or make Chisel talk like Mike.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that's why I was
Dude.
saying yo.
Yeah, if you read it like Mike, like,
Yeah,
you know,
actually, that
it would
might
make
work.
more
Yeah.
sense.
Cobra is a piece of shit.
But that's anybody saying that.
Yo.
He's still on government cheese.
Dude, government cheese kind of was the shit.
Dude, I had somebody be like, dude, where can I find government cheese? I went and found that shit. And then, dude, you know who has it?
Does it melt good? I've never had it.
Government cheese is American cheese.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
that's pretty good.
But I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like they
But you-
actually give you good American cheese.
so it's actually made by Land O'Lakes.
bro. Yeah.
You can get it at grocery outlets sometimes. Sometimes you'll get the whole big fucking
it's a-
log
like,
there.
It's like
Yeah.
a big.
It's
so you-
air. Yeah, you're
Uh-huh.
right. I've seen it.
So poor people have to cut the cheese themselves.
Yep.
Cut the cheese. It makes my eyes rain. Stinky cheese. Whatever.
Democracy.
Manifest. Oh my god! So surprising every time. First up in the news, G.I. Joe classifieds and their HasLab, the Snowcat.
Let me read the news.
No.
Please.
Come on,
Okay,
man.
okay,
No.
sure.
Okay,
We're
here
on
we go.
G.I. Joe with the Snowcat. So,
right.
what do y'all know about this? I know 8,000 backers, right? And it's for the snow.
So here, you know what I think they're going to do with this? I think this is going to be the first HasLab that they repack.
Repack.
It's not going to make it.
It's going to make
It's
it.
going to make it.
It's going to 100%. It's going to make
Oh, I
it.
thought you meant like it wasn't going to get back then. So
No,
It's only
no.
$325.
What they're going to do? what they're
Cobra's
gonna,
not. Hey, yo, how's my credit, HasLab?
yeah.
You know how many bangers I can get with that? No, but actually, I'm at the point with the bangers. I only can get like one or two because I'm at the expensive ones.
Yeah,
Anyway.
you're at
So-
the top of the line now.
I think what they're going to do with this is they're going to put it out, and then they're going to give you a dumbed down version of it later, repainted like Tiger Force without the electronics.
Oh, they're gonna reuse this
or
mold.
anything
Yeah,
like
okay,
that.
yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
That's
Dude,
what I'm saying.
I think
That's
you're
why I
right.
think it's
The
going to be the
Tiger Force-
first one that they repack with
Oh, that's what you're
less
saying.
options
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
repack, repaint, all that shit. I got a feeling that that's what they're going to do with this one.
So at 8,000 backers, the Snowcat combat all-terrain vehicle comes with Farley Frostbite Seaward, not cunt, Seaward, Seward,
See Ward.
Seaward, like you're going
Like forward.
not Seaward, Ward.
Or see Dad.
Yeah, see, Dad. Yeah. At 10,000 backers, unlocks Lady J in Arctic gear. 12,000 backers unlocks Bioak Battle Station, whatever that is. I can't even pronounce it. 14,000 backers unlocks more patches. No. No more patches. Fuck you with the patches. It unlocks Flint in Arctic gear. So, yeah, and it runs till June. It starts June 30th, which already happened, and ends on August 14th. So get in on it if you want to.
So it's already at almost 7,000 backers right now.
I mean, classifieds.
They're hot, dude.
Yeah.
People love them.
Dude, Classified is the best line that Hasbro's putting out right now, for sure. All their stuff is good.
Yeah, all the accessories you get with them. Yeah, I don't have a
Exactly.
problem with even like the repaints and shit, Tiger Force, whatever. I don't fucking care. I don't collect everything, but
Yeah.
I think it's very cool that they come with all this shit, you know?
Yeah.
You definitely get value there for them. So
All right, next up, loyal subjects. Mask available for pre-order.
Yeah, the mask, what do they scale? 118 scale?
118?
I think so.
That's tiny then.
They're tiny, yeah. And there's like the truck, the car,
They should
all
go.
that shit.
They should go classified.
Were the originals
like-
die-cast?
no,
They weren't.
no, they weren't.
No,
No.
but you hear what I'm saying? They should do mask, but give us 1/6,
1/12.
1/12. Yeah.
I know like a lot of sites had these Big Bad Toy Store and stuff, and I know even Sideshow had them up for some reason. Does Sideshow own loyal subjects?
Bro, were you guys
I don't
really
know. They might
feeling
be.
mask?
They might distribute them.
Okay, because they sold out quick,
You know what?
and then they put more up.
I did, like, as a kid, I did have mask stuff.
Well, were you like?
I
I
liked
liked
it
it.
because it didn't really transform like a transformer so much.
It was
but-
like 2 Chains. It's different.
dude, it was more
different.
like, okay, it reminded me more like, in Knight Rider when Kit went into pursuit mode and he changed up a little bit,
Yeah.
but didn't completely
But
change.
like,
that's what it reminds me
Did you
of.
ever like
Like when
have a
Mr.
whole-
Feeney didn't fail the other dudes,
Yeah.
and like made them stay after class and learn a valuable lesson.
I met him not
yeah.
that long ago.
But what I'm saying is like, when you were at school,
He did,
your
right?
homeboys had G.I. Joes. Your homeboys had,
I had Joes.
everybody was into, the common shit. Did you ever really say, oh, yo, did you have a partner come up and be like, yo, did you get the new mask? Nobody had
Nah,
masks.
because it was like too early.
I
in
went
my
to school in
child
the
life.
ghetto. They didn't even have toys.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
But people have been clamoring for masks to come back for a long time, and it's weird that like who owns it? Hasbro
I'm not sure.
and Hasbro and Mattel. One of them owns
It's
it.
got to be Hasbro.
It might be
Kenner,
Mattel.
Kenner made it. Back in the day, it was Kenner.
So then that's Hasbro.
So then it would
That's
be Hasbro now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have sold just the mask license, but who
Mask.
knows? But they probably licensed out because they don't want another failed product on their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're already battling with fucking Star Wars and everything else.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're not going to do it. So, loyal subjects jumped on it. And people have been clamoring for masks to come back for a long fucking time.
You're right.
They have. It's
But
got
it'd
a
be
following.
dope if it was 112. But then the vehicles,
Too big.
yeah.
It's not,
yeah.
people want the old packaging, the old idea style of it.
See, I don't get it. I don't have the nostalgia for mask.
They used to have
But-
like cool helmets
But
and
other
shit,
people do,
you know?
so.
I always thought it was cool.
Yeah.
The cartoon was fire. What was that joint where the fucking kid would get hot and turn into a fucking car?
Like he gets mad.
Yeah, he'd get hot and turn into the car.
He's like, you motherfucker.
Oh.
And he turns in.
Fuck, I know which one you're talking about.
That was Michael Jackson Moonwalker.
No,
No,
dude, it was
no.
a cartoon, and then like he would eat a pepper to turn into the car so they could save the day. He was a kid, bro, and he
I
could
don't
turn
remember.
into a fucking red like Trans
Yeah,
Am or
and
some
he would
shit.
like lean
Yeah,
forward
and his
and
mouth would do.
Yep.
I don't
yep.
remember that shit. I've probably seen it, but I don't remember.
Bro, hey yo,
Hey, yo, that's savage. Bro, I would take 2 shits on that figure kid in
Yo.
the cartoon, yo.
back in the day, my homeboy would drink tequila and eat a pepper and turn it to a fucking
I knew it.
a
It was
low
AI
rider.
Cobra. He's making this shit up. You guys are both AI.
AI.
Turbo Teen.
That shit was fire.
Still don't ring a bell.
The kid, I
there
want
it
to
is.
say like a Lamborghini or something,
A red
right?
car- a red car.
Yeah, I want to
Ferrari.
say
And he would
Testarossa.
go like this.
Yeah.
He would go like this.
He'd, like,
Whoa,
lean
And then
forward.
his mouth would stretch.
Cobra is putting his hands forward in front of him, leaning forward slowly.
Cobra just wants him to like lean
Yeah.
forward and his mouth to stretch, and that's it.
Yeah.
You fucking little punk bitch. I want your soup tonight.
Soup. He wanted his government cheese. He's a fucking car.
I'm like, yo. Hey, yo.
He
What's
wants
next?
He wants
Bend
his
over
yellow.
and push, homie. You don't know what that is.
No.
It's disgusting. So,
Bohica.
all right. This is disgusting. So, we had a homeboy that went to prison, right? And He wasn't gay for the stay. He just went gay. He got turned out. He got punked.
Yeah.
And when he came home, he told us.
And now he has good memories of it.
Well, he told us, it doesn't hurt if you push.
Push back?
No. He says you got to push like you're taking
push
a
like
shit.
you're taking a shit, and then it
your
opens up your
asshole
butthole.
opens.
What?
Yeah.
How do you learn? I mean, I guess you learn that eventually.
I didn't learn it. I got told it.
I found out the hard way.
Yeah.
Still ain't learned.
I still ain't pushing yet.
Oh, ancient years of practice. Take many practice times.
Yeah.
Push, Danielson.
Dick on, a dick off. Yeah, he said it doesn't hurt if you push.
Try to cut the turd.
Yeah, but then you're gonna.
Well, why are you
then you're gonna
teaching
push
me
the
to
turd
cut
out.
a turd, bro? I'm from New Jersey.
Dude,
Why-
that would be like.
It's fucked up because homeboy was a solid dude, bro. Well, he wasn't because, obviously. But
Wow.
but like when he came home,
Gay
he
dudes
was-
can be hard,
No, listen,
though, right?
listen. When he came home, he was still people's family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was still part of the block. So it's like one of them things. Like
But still, if shit went down, he's first in line.
he's gonna stab your ass, bro. He ended up going to prison again, and then he really went with it, bro. And when he came out, he had tits and shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
You can do that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's next? In the news, man? Is this the theme song to the kid who turns into a car? I think it is. Now I remember it.
So that's why I told you just a second ago, bend over and push.
Oh, okay.
That's what we used to be like. Oh, fool, go ahead and bend over and push. It won't hurt.
Fuck.
All right, back to the. All right.
Back to the
NECA. Shredder Dracula.
Yeah, that Shredder.
He
Dracula,
pushes.
He looks like a pusher. I don't know.
That's a good one. Yo, homeboy looks like a pusher.
What, like he's pushing drugs or some shit?
Nah,
no,
he's
dude.
pushing dick.
We got old Pusha
also-
C over here.
He's also a Rocco Sucky.
Oh, Rocco's.
He fucking love you long time.
Hit that motherfucker. All right. S.H. Figure Art, Superman Shooter.
Okay, give me the fucking notes, dude. Next up, S.H. Fig Arts. That's right. And so they showed off the new Superman from the new Superman movie.
Yeah.
Now, this is the
That
same
movie's
with the,
gonna suck.
with the
bro.
fucking McFarlane figures too. Why can they not sculpt this actor's fucking face? I don't know his name.
Dude, all the
think-
Superman sculpts look fucking horrible.
I think at this point, McFarlane's like, you know what? I mean, why break tradition?
But S.H. Fig Arts is the worst. It looks like Shooter McGavin.
I think McFarlane hates Superman, bro. I think he really don't like Superman.
he
so
makes 1,000 of them.
Yeah, but he hates
yeah,
him. So
that's all he can do.
Because, does Batman's come out backed up?
One time
No.
you sneezed on a Batman and gave it a better paint.
Yeah.
One time I sneezed on
Fix
a
the
Batman
eyes.
and I shit out a Robin.
I don't know. Batman's a survivor though. He probably pushed a couple times.
Hey, in Roscon news, that shit's really happening.
Yeah, I know.
There's 3 of them. He's actually putting out the Superman movie one.
The Dress for Less exclusives.
Yeah.
For McFarlane. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's putting out a new movie, the new movie, Superman at
Yeah.
Ross.
Yeah, you're right though. That movie's gonna blow nuts.
Dude, I seen the fucking. He goes to the Solitude of Fortress or whatever the fuck it is.
And he kicks the dog and they
Bro,
cut it out of the movie.
Solitude.
He's got robots rolling around.
Yeah.
And they're like, the dog is wild. And he's like, yo, get off me, Crypto. Ha!
Yeah, he's gay, dude. I mean, you know.
I don't even watch that shit, so
Yeah, you don't even watch movies, dude.
I don't.
You should like
Make them.
I was about to say. I was going to say that.
Oh.
He's too busy making them.
feature fucking filmmaker here. Let's go to Hot Toys. And so they showed off their Nightfall 1/6 scale Batman. This looks a little weird to me because it's also from like the stupid Batman video games, Arkham Asylum or whatever, where you can get different suits. So it doesn't look like the Azrael Batman from Nightfall 2. I mean, it does. It looks really good, but it's still there's something weird about it. it's just not. I guess it's not
Dude.
shiny enough. Doesn't have. I don't know.
Every single time you guys talk about Batman and you're like, Azrael Batman, blah, 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 all I think about is Gargamel's cat.
Yeah.
The cat's name's Azrael. That's what I think of
I know.
every fucking time you guys talk about Batman because I don't watch that shit, know nothing about it.
It's from a
That's
comic
what,
book. So, yeah.
whatever it is. I don't read that shit, but dude, that's what I think about every fucking time.
And all you want to get is some Smurf stew. Like,
Yeah.
it's delicious. Why can't you just have one Smurf? You can't just starve forever.
No.
Sometimes you got to Smurf it. You know.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear something funny?
No.
Yeah, because we're not bringing it.
Yeah. Please, Cobra, say something funny.
Today, Junior.
So, I went to my old lady this morning, and I was like, babe, give me a beer. Quick, before it starts. And she like jumped up. Well, okay. She ran to the fridge. She got me a beer. She gave it to me. Fuck you.
Wait, what?
He knows he knows the joke.
Go ahead.
I'm done.
Oh my God! What? I don't get it. I didn't get to hear the joke. Maybe maybe your listeners didn't get to hear the joke.
I don't want to because this cocksucker gave me that eye.
What? You don't like the eye? Like,
Come on,
be
just
a
finish-
real man and just fucking get it done.
Finish the joke, please. Go
All
ahead.
right.
I want to hear the story.
All right.
I already heard the first. Just what's the punchline? Push it out.
Yeah. Hey, yo. Good shit, bro. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Fucking ass.
Yeah. Okay. What's
All right,
the punchline though?
Let's keep moving on.
All right.
No, dude, you can't leave a joke unfinished. You got to
All right.
finish
No.
it.
He can bring it back at the end. That's even more glorious.
Just finish it. Just finish it because he'll forget. Come on.
All right, so yeah, then she runs over and gives me the
Push that out.
Yeah. Fuck the joke. Let's keep moving. I think I told you the voodoo dick joke though, huh?
I don't know. Sometimes I don't listen. I just laugh, like just for just to move on.
Right.
And I don't listen. It's
Right.
like talking to my wife. She'll talk for like 20 minutes, and I'd just be like,
Yo, I learned how to do something. It's fire. So on Wednesdays, I can act like I'm doing shit for the show. Like I'll be on the laptop, right?
because your show has no fucking things that you need to.
Right? And then I hear her, whoo, and I just ignore her, bro.
She's a Charlie Brown.
And then I go, oh, what's up, babe? I'm working on the show. And then she always goes, oh, my bad. I love it. I fucking love it.
Love it. That's great. I always do that to like my wife. Like if she tells a long story, I'll say just the last word that she said or the last name or something like that. Like, oh, Beth, yeah. And I didn't listen to a fucking word.
I told you that bitch crazy.
This is what my old lady
You
hates.
don't say.
This is what my old lady hates. She'll be like, hey, babe, tomorrow we should go to Costco and buy some food, buy this and this and that. And I'm like, you know what? Tomorrow we should go to Costco and buy this and this and that. Like it's my idea. You know?
Then like, a day later, it's like, that was my fucking idea. What are you fucking telling me? It's my fucking idea. Yeah, we know what happens. Going to Costco to get the basics. Pokemon and booze.
Yeah. Costco is cool to shop at, but it really...
I fucking hate Costco.
It's just like, there's so much shit that
I like
you
Sam's
want to
Club.
get. You know
Sam's
what I
Club
mean?
is way better.
I like Sam's Club better.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't got up to that level yet. I just now got my Costco card, bro. Now that I'm off EBT.
I mean, I think Sam's Club.
Because I went there one time and I was like, y'all don't accept this?
They don't.
Sam's Club technically, I might be a little lower than Costco, but
It
might
it's a
be.
beginner. So,
I
dude,
like
I pay $30 a year for my Sam's Club thing, and I get a free rotisserie chicken with it.
I've only
They
paid
give you
$45 to
Sam's
get in.
cash too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Next up, Moth X, and this is just real quick. They're re-releasing their brown suit Wolverine.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo,
Brown
you guys are
suit.
a little too late.
Yeah.
Because I've sold 13,000 of those CT toys, dude.
You said brown suit.
Ayo to Savage. Next up, Mezco. So they showed off their new 52 Nightwing. This is the same exact figure as the one in the blue, but this time he's in red. And he's also more expensive, but he comes with the same shit.
I thought you meant the
Nightwing from the new 52.
Have you seen the disco one?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're doing the McFarlane Nightwing disco one. We talked about it like months and months ago when they first showed off. But then they also have the Super Friends the Superpowers version.
Yeah.
And then lastly, Four Horsemen Studios. So they have their new wave, the Horror of Einsmal. Their names are so fucking hard to say. I get it, it's fantasy, but whatever. So they got the figure Burris, bigger story.
There, buddy.
Hey,
That was hard R there, dude.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
I said B. I said bigger. Bigger story.
No, that's not what I heard.
Well, this dude, he's like their first imp scale, like a gnome, you know?
Yo.
Gnome. Yeah.
That was the hard end.
What are you talking about?
I mean, the hard end.
The hard G.
That's a G, bro. You jive so, bro, or you a hard end, bro?
Cobra never been a hard G.
There's the brave
never.
warrior from the house of the noble bear, Halvard of Frothvari. Okay, he's like the dude. There's the commander Igraine from the Order of Eatheron. I think she's like this blonde girl. She's kind of hot, but with the armor or something. And then there's the Tundra Orc. He's blue. I painted the orc blue because I've never seen a blue orc. I've seen a blue orc. So black they blue.
Almost purple.
You're a bigger man for saying.
Yeah.
But also they had
Cobra's like, finally, I'm the bigger man.
They had the polar bear like mount that you can ride
damn,
on the
bro.
polar bear. You nursed that drink for this fucking long, and now you're saying it's strong? I barely put any in there.
You're tripping, bro.
No, I don't trip. That is a classic
you
drink.
trip.
That's a fucking
No,
classic
you
drink.
trip right on your
slipped.
face.
It's a sipper.
He slipped.
What if you just had a shot?
You weren't there that day I kicked his ass, huh?
There's a lot of people who put whiskey.
Nobody was there.
Adam was there. His wife was there.
I don't think it happened.
You never kicked
His
my ass.
wife-
We're not even
Yeah,
doing
see?
this.
That's what I
This
said.
never
See?
fucking happened.
It never happened.
His wife,
Nobody
his
was
wife
there.
watched me kick his ass,
She watched you call timeout multiple fucking times.
bro.
And I let you off because I didn't want to kill you.
She had to go put
I
on a
almost swore.
striped shirt. You were calling for time so much.
Yeah.
Look, we're
what
not
I
going
heard.
into this. We've already done this. This is like so many years ago. You want to go? Let's go,
If you
bro.
want to hear about this,
There's
please,
grass right there,
please
motherfucker.
tune into the Weekly Habit where Cobra talks about this every week.
show, because that's the only time he gets a viewer. Because it involves me. But this wave, the horror of Ein's Small Man, they finally made a werewolf figure.
It's
And
fire.
It's fucking dope. And he's got a little bit of armor and stuff, but he's huge. You know?
I like the gray and black they went with it.
He's-
Not a brown color or whatever. That shit
Yeah.
looks sick. You know what it reminds me of? Kinda the Silver Bullet werewolf.
They all die from silver bullets, most of them.
No,
Which one?
the movie.
Oh, the movie Silver Bullet.
It looks like that werewolf.
What? I don't remember the Silver Bullet.
Does the Wolfman have nards?
The
That
kid
one?
with the little
I know that
scooter.
one.
He had a scooter,
I don't remember.
and he was busting off fireworks, and it hits the werewolf in the eye.
I think I know what I remember.
And then
Yeah.
they go to church, and the preacher got something wrong with his eye.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking
Silver
about.
Bullet.
Yeah, okay. I forgot about that one. I'm always thinking of like the
People
werewolf
all over
in
the
London
world.
and the Howling.
What
and shit
about
like
Company of Wolves?
That. What about Nazi werewolves? That's a huge thing,
Dude, you remember Company
Yeah.
of Wolves?
No.
You never seen that movie?
I don't know.
Nope. You ever seen Dances with Wolves?
I fucking hate that movie.
That sucks.
It's fucking stupid.
You've never seen The Company of Wolves?
No.
It's basically live action Little Red Riding Hood. It came
Maybe.
out in the 80s.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
What about The Gray, where it's fucking Liam Neeson versus the wolves? Like his plane crashes.
Yo!
And he fights the wolves. He like breaks a bottle and tapes it to his hand.
And
he fights the fucking main wolf.
Yeah.
I kind of remember that
No,
movie.
he goes up. He dies fighting the main wolf.
It goes to it goes to Gray.
Yeah.
Fade to Black or
Yeah.
whatever. But
no, that shit's fire.
dude, that's a good fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
Because he's being hunted by these wolves the whole time,
And
like
they take out.
kind of respect him a little bit.
and there's some survivors, and the wolves fucking strategically take these fools out one by one.
Yeah.
And then Liam's like, I got a certain set of skills.
Like, yeah, dude, but he's savage in this,
Bro.
Like,
And they're
you think this
freezing
old man
fucking
can't
cold.
fight fucking wolves?
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I've watched it a couple times.
Yeah.
That's it for the news. Let's get to recent acquisitions. Not AI, but it's savage. Hey, yo.
5-finger discount, girl, you gonna give it to me. Walmart employee, Target team member. Give me that shit, give me your phone number. Call me later when it's in stock, yo. We got that Casey Raft 2-pack. Gonna sell it to you out the motherfucking bag. Cause you hoodcast for life. Gonna be there, gonna take it real nice.
Recent acquisitions of what we picked up this week. Yo, Chisel. What'd you pick up this week?
Dude, I went to the Pulga this weekend.
I was going to, and I didn't.
I know you didn't. I went to the fucking Pulga this weekend. Dude, I hit the sickest fucking skybangers ever. All right?
No.
Yes. I found the fucking special chase
Shut
variant.
the fuck up.
No,
Yeah.
listen.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Really?
All that, yes.
Wow.
Really?
You're not just like trolling.
No.
No, dude.
He's trolling me.
Yeah, well, that he really bought it.
After I left the Pulga.
Because you made videos while you were there.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
This
Yes, he did.
motherfucker found not a color variant, a Chase Skylander, bro.
And so what is the valuation that you give that?
No, that's not the point here.
I know, but still.
This is Chisel does it better as
$3.
best.
Yeah.
That Gill Grunt Chase isn't like the two, like one of those
bro,
$200.
that
Yeah.
$3 buys you a McChicken.
It's just the point, bro. I was there. I got some bangers and bounced. Now I go to the Pulga almost every other week for bangers.
Yeah.
And I only see the basic ones.
Bro, you have gay meetups with like banger slangers. That's what I call him.
Not only does
That's
he
when I saw him there, like in like
Bro.
I was selling, and I go to like the eatery area,
Yeah.
to go to the bathroom, and I see Cobra there meeting up with a dude with a bag of fucking dicks,
not only
Bangers.
does Seneca find
banger slangers.
an Enigma for $5, I go, okay, guys, I'm out of here, right? I get home, and this guy sends me a pic. And I'm like, yeah, pick those up because I needed some of it. He found some good ones. Not only, see, twice. He finds a batch of shit I've been looking for. Then he texts me back, oh, you need these? I'm like,
He's a better picker than you. Like he spots things, like and searches through shit. Me and you, we kind of just like do our rounds.
It's almost like calling your homeboy and saying, hey, bro, can you dip to Target real quick? Because they got some joints.
I'm always finding the chases.
At least this time he's going to give me it.
Seriously though, if you find any Final Fantasy Collector Series packs,
But can you
at
believe
Target or
that?
whatever, pick them up for me.
Can
Yes.
you believe this?
Yes.
Chisel fucking... It's undisputed.
He does it better every
It's
fucking time.
undisputed. And then I even call him later and I'm like, hey, fuck you. Why you keep doing this to me?
He always does it better. He's the banger finder now. Banger slanger. He didn't trickle down some bangers to you?
Dude,
I ain't even got it yet. He's probably not going to give it to me.
I'm
He's going to
definitely
put it in the shop.
definitely a better banger than Cobra.
I don't want to be disrespectful, so I'm not going to say anything.
Well, I did. I got in the mail the CT Toys Gambit that's fresh off the boat.
How many did you get?
I got two. I got one in the shop and one for me. They're too
Yep,
expensive.
You put it in the shop.
They're too expensive to resell. They really are. Like when you can go on eBay and get them for like $45, something like that, out the door. Like that's plus eBay, plus shipping.
I'll
45 out the door. I'm
you.
selling it in the shop for like 51 or something.
I'll trade you.
What you got that I want?
I got some X-Men 97s on card.
I don't care. I'm selling those too. Oh, if you want to sell.
No,
I mean, you want
I'll
me to
trade
sell.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could do that.
I'll give you the Magneto with his new suit with the gray hair.
Fuck no. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Nah, I'll give you the real Magneto from 97.
No, I'm not trading for one figure.
Nigga, that's just going for $90.
Is it? But I'm not going to sell it for $90. It's going to go down because they're going to re-release it.
Yeah. Fuck you.
They just sell it. Sell it for whatever you got your fucking thing in there for.
My Gambit's going to sell,
Do you have 2 cases of 97 in the cut?
I don't need them either. I'm trying to get into this magic card market. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to be slinging magic cards when no one else is at Chisel's show.
Chisel don't even got
September
the
6th and 7th.
Tomorrow, my daughter's boyfriend, he does magic cards.
Oh, he does?
Ask him, yes.
Okay.
He's
the daughter that was plowed on that mattress I got?
You motherfucker.
Hey, Dad, what's the smell on this mattress you gave me?
Bro, I woke up the other day and I thought I had peed. I was sleeping good though,
Right.
And then I'm like, oh fuck, I'm late for work. I'm like, what the fuck is all this wetness? I don't know if a dog.
You pissed yourself.
I might have, but it didn't smell like pee.
Because you drank a lot of water.
He squirted.
But normally, it happens if I work a lot.
Did his
all
wife
night,
lick his clit? Your old lady make you squirt, bro?
Squirt squad.
Bro, I have pissed the bed a couple times, but it's only from working all night, and then sleeping, and then I'll sleep so comfortably that I'll dream that I'm peeing and I'll pee.
You know what?
And
dude, I've done that. Dreamed that I'm taking a piss, and I was like,
and
"Fuck,
piss.
I got to get up."
You piss,
and
you piss.
Dude,
I've done it.
I've done it,
and then you feel kind of like they come out in the warm, and you wake up like, "Oh shit, I'm pissed."
Dude,
yeah, yep.
I've made it
by that point
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then just barely got my fucking shorts down and fucking pissed on the waistband.
What
or
about
something.
this one?
Dude? That's the.
You ever dream you're picking your nose and shitting?
No.
And then you wake up and someone's fucking you in the ass?
No.
No.
Never happened.
What does picking your nose have to do with it?
I don't know.
It wouldn't fit in the nose. I would think.
I don't know.
Dude, you ever have a dream that you're eating a giant marshmallow and you wake up and your pillow's gone?
No. Dude, about it.
I had a dude.
Hey,
I had a guy at work.
I had a dream.
Dude,
I had a dream that my buddy tased me one time, and then I shot him.
Okay.
I had a dream that my friend paid me back all the money he owed me,
and then he asked for more.
I'm hoping that dream comes true one of these days.
All right. Oh, okay. So I picked up herpes this week.
You got AIDS, man. You got AI'd.
Yeah, I got skybangers. Let's move
You got
on.
the banger AIDS.
No, actually, I did get something besides skybangers for... Dude, I finally picked up an actual toy. Gracias, Seneca. I got Sentinel Prime from the Power of the Primes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I picked up some other shit. I just don't remember what the fuck it was.
It doesn't matter. Let's get to the listener segment. Fucking answer the call. Do it.
HoodCast was a night so wild. Jonathan falling, tales run deep. Cobra Dad with a killer smile, answering the emails count sheet. And Boss Buddy can't keep away. Voice messages off the vibe. Gmail.com, the place to play. Can't escape that digital trap. Answer the call. Brainstorm. Letters hard, read every line. KJ
How you doing, KJ from Boston? That's right. If you want to answer the call, hit us up, man. HoodCastAF@gmail.com. Leave a voice message, any sort of written thing. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're going to read your messages. Although I haven't check Twitter or Facebook or none of that shit in a while. But still, just try it out, man.
That's where all the messages are. We're like, why the fuck is no one calling in? Because they're all on Twitter.
Yeah. It's gonna be Mob Boss again. As usual, because our other listeners who used to call in don't anymore.
They're punk bitches, but we got a real motherfucker down with us.
Like they don't
One of them
listen
took
to
his ball and went home.
The shitty AI episodes, which I don't think are shitty. So I didn't write them though. Let's see what the old Mob Boss has to say. Let's see, Mob Boss,
where you at, dog?
What's up, HoodCast? It's the Mob Boss.
My ninja.
Just wanted to say congratulations on 5 years.
Thank you.
Of HoodCast. Jonathan.
What?
Just want to tell you, man, thank you. You're the mastermind of this.
No,
52
AI is.
weeks a year for 5 years grinding. We've heard you from parts unknown, from Southern California up to near the Oregon border.
Yep.
And everywhere in between. Just want to thank you for your imagination, your creativity, and in starting this. I remember the first time I heard the show. It was Black History Month. Remember that one with your original host?
Shit.
And you started naming off the
wild.
black action figures
Yeah.
to celebrate it. And the host had to tell you about one of them. He said,
That he's not
he's
black.
not black, he's white. Right then I knew, okay, I love this show because this guy,
Bro, I didn't know.
You don't know these things. You don't know too much about these things.
Right.
Cobra, man, so glad that you got on board, bruh.
Yeah.
We done went from hearing drunk Cobra and high Cobra
Hyphy Cobra.
to injured Cobra to just Cobra. So, bruh, thank you for what you bring to the show, too, man.
One love.
And Chisel, Chisel, my nizzle for shizzle.
Yeah, man.
Chisel, you've been the latest and most new edition, and you're the bomb thrower, bro. And we love you and thank you for that, man, because you bring a different perspective to the game.
Like
all three of you guys.
Yeah.
I just want to say, man, so proud to have this company with you cats. And, hey, man, can't wait for more. All right? Oh, yeah. And tell your wives, thank you so much for allowing you guys to come out and play. So, in the end, we say, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, eat shit and die, motherfuckers. Good cast for life, bitches.
Yeah. Thank you, my boss. Always the Undertaker of call-ins, the new title reigning caller-inner.
Undisputed.
Yeah. Undisputed now.
Yeah.
Undisputed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Champion. I also told him, I'm going to send him the script. I'll send him this AI bullshit script, too. And I'm going to send him a normal HoodCast shirt, free of charge. So,
And you know what we're going to add? A Skybanger.
So, we talked about Pot of Gold and, Cobra being banned and everything. So I run the social media.
My
for
boss
the
was
shop.
the one who called in.
Oh, yeah, he was. And he sent a message the other day and he's like, free Cobra. And he sent a bunch of pictures like Cobra Commander, and then then he sent like a Cobra Kai picture, and then he sent Sylvester Stallone.
Oh shit!
And then he's like, "Hey Tom, Cobra steps out of line again. Just let me know. I'll take care of him."
Yeah, man.
I told him, I said, "Don't worry, Cobra's been freed. He's allowed back in the shop now."
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Through
Yeah.
the
He's allowed
grace
back in.
of Tom.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. He also, my boss also sent me a couple messages. He goes, fellas, it doesn't look like Labubu is going anywhere anytime soon after reading this. And he sent a link. He goes, Jonathan, they tear Lafufu dealers' asses up in this. Look at these prices. Yeah, and it's a bunch of rhetoric and shit. Look, I make my money, man.
Oh yeah.
Although Tom, the owner of Pot of Gold, came up to me because I wasn't selling Labubus. I was selling the bootleg mini Pop Mart shit, but the Mickey Mouse stuff. And apparently I didn't put KO on it. I just called it Mickey and Family. I thought I did, but whatever. He comes up to me, he's like, "Hey, are those fake?" And I go, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, well, we had a complaint. You got to put KO on. I'm like, dude, I thought I did. I'm like, even I did it, whatever. You guys don't take returns.
I was like, we knew they were fake. We all, when they were in there, I knew it.
Not everyone. Tom's not the only one not going to know, or Dave, but yeah, I get it, and I made a mistake. Yeah. I don't want to get kicked out of the shop for selling fakes or piss off like certain people, but
I'm always I'm always big on, covering our ass in there because,
absolutely.
God.
I take it seriously, man.
He says some dumb shit.
Yeah.
So
he says more dumb shit than I sell dumb shit.
Constantly. So I just be like, dude, we can't be doing this. We can't do that. We can't do that. So, I make sure if it's a knockoff thing, because before he'd be like, we don't sell that in here. But then he turns around and he sells it. And I was like, what happened to not selling it in here?
Right.
Did
he used to have a no knockoff
really
policy?
Good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I bet he did.
And it changed when he got a Devastator Transformer set in the box that came in. And I was like, that's fake. He's like, no, it's not. I was like, that's fucking fake. And he argued with me for 2 hours. He argued with me.
You can tell by loose parts, or is it in the box? You
No. We opened the box, and he's like, "Well, no, this is metal. This is real." I was like, "Tom, this is fucking fake." I said, "Look at the box." And I was like, "This color's wrong. This graphic's wrong.
It's really
this
easy
is
to do.
wrong." And I showed him 5 different things that were wrong just on the box, and he's like, "No, if this was fake, this was the best I've ever seen."
He doesn't want to admit that he fucking overpaid
and I'm like,
for something.
Yeah,
I get it.
And I was like,
he wants
"This
to
is
stick to his
fucking
guns.
fake." I said, "I get it." I said, "Some of these bootlegs are, they're made in the same place. The pieces, inside were probably made in the same fucking factory because these things were exact. Like you could compare it to a real one.
Yeah.
And you really couldn't tell. The color might be off a little bit. I think on one of them the hook on the crane wasn't chrome when it was supposed to be.
Well, also they've made so many different molds of those things, and people just buy the molds, and then they run them in a different factory.
Yep.
With different colors.
I was just like, hey, he wanted to argue with me, and then he looked online. And he found a video that said the exact same things that I told him. And then he's like, oh, no. And I was like, I told you, this guy is telling you, he's showing you a real one and a fake one side by side. And he just wanted to fucking argue with me about it.
The pains of being an old toy dealer,
I'm tired
man.
of shit. I'm really about to get banned out of it. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, you can say it on the after show because
no,
he ain't going to pay.
I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
Just wait till what I do next.
You rent a portion of shelf space from one of us.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired of this guy getting away with fucking with us, bro. And I'll mortar. I'll be no mortar.
Oh.
What is it when you
like
what the high
on,
BBs that they fucking
you suicide bomber dive on the bomb?
What are you thinking of martyr?
Oh, martyr.
I'm gonna martyr.
You a Jesus motherfucker?
I'm a martyr for us, bro.
You're gonna be hung on the cross.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shit.
A martyr is someone who suffers needlessly for others.
I'm gonna be the Judas. I'm gonna be like, it was him.
I've already been a martyr for this show,
dude. All you got to know is that I sold a shitload of Pokemon in there last month, and it drives him absolutely fucking crazy. That's it. Dude, take solace in that.
Wait till my bangers sell in there.
Yeah.
He's going to hate that.
Dude, I'm going to have a cabinet with your shit and Tara's stuff and fucking full of Pokemon. It's going to fucking drive him nuts.
How come he doesn't, undercut... I mean, good thing he doesn't. How come he doesn't go and buy a bunch of CT toys and, everything else or whatever?
He's a dick wipe.
He's lazy.
Ah, yeah. Takes
Lazy.
too much effort.
Bro, if he was about it...
He wants everything handed to him. He wants you to walk it to him.
Jonathan,
you have to, get knowledge. And
Jonathan, if it was about his business, there would be a Whatnot episode in that shop every Friday and Saturday.
And you would make bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro,
absolutely.
Racks.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's not. He He goes and plays video games
How
at
do
the
you
end of the
not
day.
have a? Do you have a?
I mean, the toy shop. It should
My
be
dude,
like
my dude.
Damone
I
from
know.
Fast Times at
My
Ridgemont
dude,
High.
you
It's
have
like
a toy
wherever
store.
we're at, this
You
should
have
be the
a
place
toy
to be.
store. He could set up his camera in a different area every live.
Yeah.
And people would be like, "Yo, this is fire."
Yeah. Dude, there's tons of YouTube shows that do that,
No,
or whatnot shows, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah,
bro.
that too.
They need. It just.
So I think
why don't we kill him?
Because this is a national broadcasted podcast.
Because if
A
that
martyr.
happen, hold on, if that happens, the way it's set up is that the shop goes to his son.
We'll kill him too.
But his son, but his son wants nothing to do with it, and his
We'll
son,
get him to kill him.
his son is basically,
Wait, I gotta stop saying that.
Basically,
This
controlled
is for
by,
entertainment purposes.
This is only.
It's controlled by the mom.
I was
So-
just kidding because when you say shit like that,
Yeah, I know.
you can literally get
Right.
busted for
What
it.
if he dies of murder? By someone else's hands, of course.
So let's hire somebody to kill him.
No. But then, they listen to this podcast. Eventually, they find it, and maybe some other snoops of who want to, because his murder's so interesting that internet sleuths get a hold of it. Somebody does a podcast about his murder in the toy shops. Then they find out HoodCast is connected.
If I shoot up
they
the
start
shop-
listening to this, and then they start playing us and start investigating us and all the shit we said on shit.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
All right.
Oh my god,
All right.
they would
If
think
I-
it was us.
We're gonna blow up.
If I take him out, will you guys at least send me commissary?
Yes, I will.
All right.
I
yeah,
will.
absolutely.
We'll send you a Skybanger a week.
All right, I could deal with that.
I'd be like, I'd say, hey man, I'll give you this phone cord. You still have to show up to the show on time.
Yeah.
You get a phone card.
Nah, I want you guys to send me Jordans. I want a
Jordan,
watch.
you're gonna get punked, bro. You can't have that nice stuff in there.
You're too old, all right?
You're
Come
not
on.
gonna be
guys
pit
are
boss.
out of your
and
mind.
shit.
You're not a young Cobra
Yeah.
anymore,
You're out of
all
your
right?
guys' mind.
You think-
bro? I will. The day I get in there, I'm putting iron in someone's diet. I'm wearing my Jordans, bro.
Oh, because you're planning on doing the rest of your life in there now.
Well, I gotta kill Tom.
No, we're gonna get you out.
Yeah.
The whole plan, dude.
We got lawyers.
All right, never
We
mind.
got 5 lawyers
All right.
and cash and money.
You know what? Killing Tom is extreme, because that's life. What if I just butt rape him?
I mean,
Bend over and push, Tom.
But
Can you tell if he's
what's
pushing
gonna
back?
happen when your dick hits the G.I. Joe that's already in there? All right? Then what?
It's snakes.
I go, yo, Joe. He probably got a nice fucking wrinkly asshole, don't he?
Well, that was the AI version of the show. None of that was us. AI got it down pretty
Damn.
good, though. AI was fucking out
Yo,
there, man.
did you guys hear that show?
Dude, that was wild.
Dude, that really kind of sounded like us too.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I swear to
AI
God, I put so you know how you can map people's voices and put it in the program and it'll so I had a chat GPT listen to all our shows because you can get transcripts.
Yeah.
So it read all our shows in a second.
Yeah.
And I only did the past 20.
Yeah.
And then I did the voice over thing where you take someone's voice from our own podcast and then put the type in. That's what happened. That was the whole goddamn show.
We just listened to the show, and now that wasn't us.
If you want to hear our commentary on it, you got to tune to the after show. You want to hear about swinger parties?
Wow.
After show.
And that was all AI. Now we are really real.
Yo, these guys aren't even here. I've been doing it the whole time.
Dude, did Cobra just try to take credit for the show? We know that's not real.
Hey guys, I actually had to fire everyone from the show. I fired Mikey. It's actually kind of sad because it's the night before 4th of July, so it's the 3rd, and yeah, I just had AI do everything, and wow, that was fucking nuts. They're gonna hate it. Peace.
They're making a mockery out of my words, man. This whole thing has turned into a theatrical mockery. Do you understand that, Mike? No? Well, you will. I'm gonna go in there flying, man, and read this fucker like it's supposed to be read, because I've had it.
You stupid fucking bitch! This is a 186 fucking minute phone call at goddamn prime time.